In the soft glow of a dimly lit bedroom, Lisa sat hunched over at her desk, her head heavy in her hands. Exhaustion wrapped around her like a thick blanket. Her eyes drifted across a jumble of documents, scattered phone notes, and half-finished messages to a potential client. Messages she never dared to send. Rejection emails loomed in her open inbox like silent reminders of what had been. Her hand hovered over the send button but pulled back again and again. She used to wait, hoping for the elusive moment when everything would align perfectly, for that wave of fear to recede, for someone to gently advise her she was ready, but no one ever came to whisper those words. The next morning, Lisa found herself journaling by the window, sunlight streaming in. As she scrolled through social media, she saw a parade of success stories that made her heart swell and ache at the same time. She clutched a notebook that bore the words idea, maybe one day. Tears brimmed in her eyes, not from sadness, but from frustration. She celebrated the achievements of others in her mind, all the while questioning her potential behind closed doors. She gazed at her reflection in the mirror, raw, uncertain, yet undeniably ready. With newfound determination, she boldly wrote in her journal, "What if I stopped waiting?" Dressing in a power blazer, she inhaled deeply. What if she stopped waiting to be chosen and instead chose herself? With her heart racing, Lisa made her way to the Jarvis Center in New York City. This was it, the most fiercely competitive business pitch of her life, surrounded by countless industry giants and eager investors. As she pitched her idea, her nervous energy crackled in the air. Before she could fully process her nerves, an email notification pinged her phone. "Yes," it read. She was sipping a medium latte with cream cheese on a bagel at the nearby cafe when she jumped up, eyes wide with disbelief. "It's happening!" Though shaken, Lisa stood tall, afraid yet moving forward. She bravely navigated the challenges ahead, burning the midnight oil on her laptop, diving into research, devouring online classes, creating products, facing failures, and learning from them. The sleepless nights, the fears, the worry, they all melted away the moment she seized her dream opportunity. That evening, she celebrated with her closest friends, the ones who uplifted her during the darkest moments. Laughter filled the air as she embraced the love and support surrounding her. Yes, she stumbled at times. Yes, there were tears and countless nights spent tossing and turning. But she never gave up. This moment of triumph marked the true beginning of her journey, the becoming. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Lisa walked with purpose, headphones in place, and a renewed sense of confidence in her step. With each stroke of her pen in her journal, she smiled at her reflection. She had stopped apologizing for desiring more. No longer would she dim her light just to fit in. At her first major event, the applause from her supporters washed over her as she stood at the front. With her hand over her heart, she expressed her gratitude, fighting back tears in a moment of vulnerability. The day she ceased waiting was the day her real life began. The following morning, light filtered through the streets as Lisa strolled confidently down the sidewalk, reflecting on her journey and the path ahead. She disappeared into the early morning glow, and one thing was clear: she was just getting started. To you, my viewers, what's the one thing you'd pursue if fear weren't a factor? Share it in the comments below. Let's manifest our dreams together. This is your soft launch era.